Alright folks, Cincinnati Auction King here, bringing you this week's sales on eBay. First up is our gun and ammo magazine. As you can see, another $4.99 sale. This one is a vintage 1943 during World War II Life magazine. Sold it for $19.99, and that was a good sale and a good buy. Next, we just have a Hot Wheel car. I think I have all 50 states Hot Wheel car. This is Utah. It sold for $7.99. Our next sale is Lee Mack Christmas Vintage figurine. That sold for $6.99. And we have holiday magazines. Now these magazines are just called holiday. They don't only come out during the holiday. But this is a vintage one, 1959. It sold for $9.99, and I believe I mentioned last time, maybe 20 or 30 of these I received for $3. Another gun and ammo magazine, another $4.99 sale. What we have here, this is a DVD sleeve. So when you get a movie, and if you open up the DVD on the back side or the front side, you can slide out a sleeve that's inserted like this to tell you what the movie is and all about it on the back side of it. I got these from Blockbusters a few years ago when Blockbusters was closing, and I purchased a big bundle of these, roughly probably about $5, and I sold this one individual one for $2.25. This is another vintage magazine. This is Early American Life, sold for $4.99. It's 1983. I guess that would be considered vintage. This I broke it out this way because these are 3 graded LeBron James rookie cards, and I sold each one for $15. If you look over to the right, for a total of $45. This is a pen, a Philadelphia Eagle pen, hat pen, that I sold for $9.99. And we have another gun magazine. This is American Rifleman. That sold for $4.99. And another gun and ammo magazine in another $4.99 sale. We have the acid brushes, 10 of them I sold for $4.75. And we have a Hot Rod magazine. This is 2006, sold for $5.99. And we have a much older gun and ammo magazine, 1962, sold for $4.99. And we have a 20-year pen, service pen, AGC. I'm not sure what company that is. I guess I could have looked it up, but I received a whole box of these for $20. And you have 10-year pens and 20-year pens, and I sold this for $5.99. Another Early Life magazine, Early American Life magazine, and I sold that for $4.99. Holiday magazine, another one, a $9.99 sale again. If I sound a little different this week, I've been fighting a cold, so it might be some congestion in there that you may hear. A little muffled speaking this week. And we have Gillette Body Foaming Shave Cream. Now, a lot of times I go to places like Big Lots and see what's been discontinued or what's really marked down really cheap. And these shaving creams, I bought probably about 40 of them for $1.25 each. And as you can see, I sold this for $7. So always look for places like that. Anything that's discontinued. If people love a product and they know it's been discontinued and it's hard to find, try buying those things up in lot sizes if you can, and that way you can just about ask what you want for them. Because again, if somebody only loves Gillette shaving cream, they will spend $7 on a tube of it. And we have Brute soap, and this is another example. I got this from Big Lots also. I believe I got these for 50 cents a bar. Actually, it's 2 bars in one, and I sold those for $6.50. So look for sales like that. Muffle Blast, that's another gun magazine, sold for $3.99. We have a gun and ammo magazine, another one. Excuse me, folks, for coffee. And another Brute. What is so weird, it seems like when I sell one item that hasn't sold for a while, in this case, these Brute soaps I've been having about 6 months, haven't sold one, and then all of a sudden I sell two of them to two different customers. It always amazes me when that happens. And again, here is my empty iPod Touch cases, and I believe I told you I received about 35 of them for $33, and probably so far I already sold over 20 of them for $11.99 each. 1998 Matchbox, $11.57 sale. These are some hats. I believe I showed you this before. I bought a whole tray of them. These are doll hats, and I sold this individual one for $7.99. And here's a black one I also sold for $7.99. And I got the whole tray for $16, and it may be roughly 60 hats in there. This Disney Infinity, one of the Frozen figures, and I sold for $7. Here's an E2 magazine. This is an old vintage music magazine. This one is 1928, and I sold for $8.99. Again, I purchased 100 of these magazines for $100, so I only have $1 each in these magazines, and I sold this for $8.99. And I sold this another pen. Again, this is another example. That Philadelphia Eagle pen, and this sold maybe the same day or day after. This is a Kansas City Chief pen. These are 3D printed coin stands, and you can put large coins on them, as in this Morgan dollar here. And people that collect coins like to want to display their coins, so they use these for that. And I sold a set of 5 of them for $5.50. Here's another Lee Mack Christmas village ornament or figurine. And here is a Crosley. This is a radio. It's an old jukebox. It's made to look like an old jukebox, but it's not that big. It's probably 18 inches or 20 inches tall. Probably about 15 inches wide. It's a jukebox, and it plays music, or actually radio, and it has a cassette on the side of it. And I sold that for $45. And again, I got this on Goodwill, as you can see here, for $5.99, and I sold it for $45 within 2 days and be picking this up. And we have another Teeny Mate, and that's a $2 sale. And I purchased a bunch of medals, and it was a whole box of different I guess military medals. I guess that's all I would say, military medals, and it might have been about 33 of them. A lot of medals. Some of them had empty boxes inside. So I sold these 2 empty boxes for $12.50 each. And the 33 medals, I believe I purchased for $30 or $40. So all the medals are listed, and I had some indie boxes that I also listed. And again, just about got all my money back just from selling 2 empty medal boxes. And folks, those are my sales for this week. If you like this kind of videos, please comment. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like these type of videos. So Cincinnati Auction King signing off. You guys, I wish I had a good holiday and a good New Year's. Today is New Year's Day. So hopefully 2019 is going to be a great year for all of us. And again,